Hey guys, welcome back to Classy Bird Vlogs. I'm Dave.
And I'm Nika.
And we're going to show you a little bit of a Midtown update. We used to do this a lot a while ago when Midtown was growing and it was newish stuff happening all the time. But honestly, we're not thrilled with some of the changes that have happened. There's some things that are good, and then there's some things that are not as good. Places moving out of Midtown, they still consider it Midtown. I don't know if I would anymore. But let's talk about it. Up next on Classy Bird Vlogs.
Deep in the mountains of Sierra Nevadas lived a small family and their little pup, going on adventures on the open road. Check them out on Classy Bird Vlog.
So Midtown used to be a place that Nika and I would walk around all the time. We would try to check out new shops. It felt like every week there'd be a new thrift store or something else happening in the area. But it almost feels like things are growing and changing. Those are the businesses that made Midtown successful were priced out or left to find more success other places.
It just feels like it's changed over here quite a bit. It used to have kind of like a vibe, and now the vibe is different.
Very different. And one of the big things that really changed it was when junkies left Midtown. Another one that really changed it was when the Hub Reno left Midtown. When Plato's Closet left Midtown.
Wait, Plato's Closet's back.
Well, now it's back, but it was gone.
But it's back.
And so all these different businesses that have left Midtown. Now, I like Reno Public Market. I think the Red District is interesting. Yeah, what do you think, buddy? Really having all these little businesses all in this area. And a lot of it, I think, is from businesses getting priced out.
Yep, the area got really expensive. Houses over here are nuts. Not the houses are nuts, but like the prices of the houses are nuts. I believe that the houses are all perfectly the same. But I'm not a house therapist.
So, funny story about Dave and Nika. If you watch this vlog for any amount of time, you've probably have seen the video. It's very early in our vlogs where we talk about the Hub. So the Hub was one of the very first places Nika and I actually met and had our first date.
I did not think it was a date. I thought it was Dave's gonna tell Nika to change her ways. Even though I wasn't doing anything wrong. I don't know why I thought that.
It was a date. I knew it. But
it obviously went well.
It obviously did. 12 years later.
Ah.
That's how you feel about me?
Yeah.
So yeah, one of our favorite spots. If you know Midtown, if you've been here for any amount of time, you know the Hub. The Hub actually has several locations now, but they have moved out of their main Midtown location. After that, they moved over to the River and
the River Walk.
The River Walk. There's a hub down there. That kind of became their main location. And then they've had other locations sprout up and close throughout Reno Sparks. I know they've opened one over at the Red District now. Definitely they're trying to do more. They're trying to go more places, but it really was a staple. It was one of our very first specialty coffee shops with that lighter roast flavor in the community, and I used to hang out there all the time. So for us as locals that used to hang around Midtown quite a bit, there are some of the staples that are still here, like Soup,
Whoa, Soup.
Two Chicks,
Love Two Chicks.
And Grateful Gardens.
Love Grateful Gardens.
But even Plato's Closet isn't even in the main Midtown downtown area. But the biggest loss is Junkies. Now, Junkies claims they're still in Midtown. It definitely doesn't feel as Midtown-y
It's just not the same.
the Midtown area. One of the cool things about Junkies was walking around the big area, and I know a part of it was they felt priced out of the location, so that makes sense. But I loved where it was.
Meanwhile, across town, in this less than fashionable cubbyhole of the San Francisco Examiner, these editors are programming today's copy of the paper into that same Ohio computer. When the telephone connection between these two terminals is made, the newest form of electronic journalism lights up Mr. Howard.
And we ran into
A big fan.
one of our biggest fans. Ran into Uncle Daniel, huh, Stevie? So, this is what we're talking about. Reno Public Market is a food hall, and we like it. It's interesting, it's different, it's, you know, it's a fun place to hang out, especially in winter, when it's cold out and stuff. That's definitely a do during the winter time, and or when it's too hot, too.
Also, other little businesses on kind of the outer portion. We took our niece over to the slime kitchen, where she got to make her own bucket of slime, which was really fun, and she's obsessed with it. Shout out to my niece, who knows who she is.
Well, and you know, the hub, we love the hub. The hub's awesome. And we love, that's that new location we talked about. It's over in the Red District area.
And that was our first time in there. It was really cool.
It's really pretty. My sister-in-law was working. That's why you saw my brother, who held Stevie. But Midtown, I think my issue with Midtown at this point is it feels like it was driving and there was a goal and it was supposed to be something different than what it is today. And I get it. Economic changes, the pandemic, all the stuff that's happened between when Nika and I were dating and tearing up Midtown to right now.
Well,
I get it.
I think they really tried to expand it, but instead of expanding, it's just kind of shifted spaces almost. And so some of the stuff that was together is not together anymore. Like this is this is a great area and it's super fun, but it's just not the same. But that's okay. Stuff changes. Stevie agrees. So definitely check out Reno Public Market. Check out the hub over here in Red. It's beautiful. And you could
over here
totally
by
disagree
Red.
with this too. If you still like partying in Midtown, do it.
But it definitely feels like there's just a lot of bars and restaurants now in Midtown, and the things that made Midtown are no longer in the central area.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things with Nika was just being able to walk to all those different locations.
We would start at like Junkies and he'd like take me shopping and be like, okay, get what you can carry. And then he'd take me to coffee, or we'd walk over to soup, and it was awesome. Like,
and it was
the
all
feel.
Yeah, it was all right there.
And there
so,
were like events there a lot, which I don't know if there still are.
Yeah, they do some. They do like dancing in the streets and the art walk and stuff. But I think it's just like everything, right? Everything, it's kind of like something's really popular and either has to evolve or close, or
yeah,
it almost feels like the edge of Midtown is gone. The edge is gone. And you could say it's partially gentrification, but there's so much to do in the city. There really is. We checked out this new tiki bar. It's pretty great. There's all sorts of things to do. But that's kind of our take on the Midtown update.
Thanks for being here, and thank you for listening, even though our baby is starting to hit his wall.
He's in his wall.
I get it. He's hungry, he's tired, he's been in the car. I'm grumpy when I'm hungry and tired and in the car. I get it.
So, yeah, in conclusion, we still like a lot of the Midtown businesses. It's just feels a little different.
It's just not the same. It means we're getting old.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the old people being like, back in my day,
The dang young people, they ruin everything.
they ruin everything.
Except our old people are like listening to screamo music.
It feels like it was a little. It's a little corporatized, I guess, just a little bit. But it's still fun. There's still fun things to do there. So don't like totally write it off or anything.
No, go down there and see for yourself. Don't just trust us. We could be lying to you.
Go see for yourself. Maybe you could ride a bird scooter. That's a good way to get around there. But it's not all as walkable as it used to be. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. It was a lot of fun, kind of updating you on Midtown and the different changes in the Reno area over there. We haven't done that in a while.
We had a lot of fun having you come with us. It was real windy, so we didn't get to exit the car as much as we would have liked, but that's okay. We still vlogged.
But, you know, it always breaks my heart seeing whenever we see Junkies, the old Junkies location, empty with a big, like, bulldozer in front of it. You're like, oh.
Because it was so nice, and like the new location's cool. My only qualm, I'm fancy so I say words like qualm, is that when you go up into the antique area, it's a lot tighter and I feel like I'm gonna break things. That's my only, like, you know, it's beautiful and they have nice stuff, really expensive nice stuff, but still nice stuff, but I feel like I'm gonna break it because, like, you know, like a bull in a china shop, I'm the bull and I'm small, so I shouldn't feel like a bull, but I do.
Yeah, if you want to learn more about other thrift stores in this area that are local and maybe less expensive, definitely check out our $20 vlog. I think that was 3 vlogs ago or so.
It says something about $20, so just look at that one.
Look at that one and definitely check it out. Definitely some cheaper options in this area, but still fun to walk around, still fun to be at. There's lots of fun things and date nights to do in Reno Sparks.
Tune in next time to see Dave buy Nika whatever she wants at Target.
Absolutely not.
That's what the couples do on TikTok. They're like, you can get whatever you want as long as you get it in 5 minutes. Why can't I do that like a normal vlogging wife?
Thank you guys so much. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
Yeah!
And you stay classy.
Tweet, tweet, tweely dee.